Back to 100% NUFC now. It's finished at St James's Park. Newcastle won, Burnley won. A very disappointing result in my opinion. I'm joined by Lee from Newcastle Fans TV. Newcastle, the starting lineup. Kennedy started. Brilliant by Rafa Benitez to give him his opportunity. Newcastle, for me, were dominating the first half. We're creating opportunities. Burnley were having a few snip opportunities. Then we got the penalty, which Hoslu took after 35 minutes, I think it was, and he missed.
First of all, subscribe to Sharky before he says it. So get him to 1,000. We're trying to push him, so make sure you sub.
Cheers, man.
Kennedy, I thought his debut was mint. I'd probably give him an 8. I thought he was really, really good. I thought
Really threatening, wasn't he?
Really, really threatening. Hit the woodwork, one with the penalty. Some people might say 9. Modiarme, beast mode. The lineups, I expected it to be changed. I was surprised that Kennedy started, though. That's probably the biggest one. And then when we're on top, we should have scored that second. I mean, we hit the post by the penalty save. We scored, should have went out and get that second, we didn't. Burnley with confidence, nicked the point, and they'll probably say job done.
Yeah, I mean, again, Newcastle dominated the whole game. I think if Hoslu had not missed that golden opportunity when we were 1-0 up, when Jamal Lascelles had scored anyway from the initial header.
One way, dragged it wide.
Yeah, if he didn't drag that wide, Newcastle would have been 2-0 up. It's daylight between ourselves and Burnley. Burnley have got it all to do. Potentially it's my first win, since October, and we're back there talking.
He's got to put that on target at least. He's got to make the goalkeeper work.
Nick Pope was static though. He didn't really move. He was more than expecting that to go in.
And it's just, and well, funny enough, you can see why we need a striker in, and you can see why Gale's been guilty of it recently. Hostler's been guilty of it, and frustrated at it.
What really bugged me throughout the game was when Burnley had equalised, which to be fair, it was coming. This was always going to happen. Newcastle would never do anything the easy way. Once Burnley had equalised, they could easily have won the game. They could have nicked it at the end. Though they were threatening, Newcastle didn't really show any fight.
Went 4-4-2, didn't they?
Went
Sam Bolch up top, went the long ball. Played with out-and-out wingers. Could have nicked it at the end, but they don't score many goals, so it's grass sides. Very similar to one that Turf more that we went in. Quite a similar game to one.
I mean, if there's any Burnley fans watching right now, I will give you credit. He's on the top 10 for a reason. He's got a great team. Not exactly the biggest budget, but Sean Dyche is working miracles at your football club, and he's taken 4 points from this season, and that's credit to his, and hopefully he's have a really good end of the season. But on our point now, we're pretty much an hour before 11 o'clock. Slimani's pretty much on his way to Newcastle. It's pretty much a done deal, isn't it? Got Dubravka as well from Sparta Prague. Now, what's your thoughts on Slimani and Dubravka? I will say right now, I don't think they were Rafa Benitez's top target, and I certainly will say that 2 loan deals over January is not good enough. We'll have promises of breaking a much club record. That's not happened, and mate, I'm frustrated.
Board have let me down, bust down, Rafa down. It's the same old, and normally I would probably be angry and I would rant, but I'm more, as I said on my video, I'm deflated. I'm like, my energy, it just zapped. The takeover didn't happen.
Should have happened. There was talk of that in December, October, that was very close, and that we should have had money. We should have had. There was talk of like 50-60 million pound to go and spend in the January to get the players that we need to push on and kick on in the league. And really, we should have had what I'm frustrated about is we should have had deals done way before this game. And if we've got the players in that we wanted, like Jorgensen, Daniel Sturridge, who's gone to West Brom, I can understand why that's happened. I know you're gutted about it. He's from Birmingham. I totally get that. But I think if we had these players in before Burnley game, no disrespect to Burnley, but we could easily have beaten them. The 3-1 scoreline, which it should have been tonight.
All ifs and buts in it, but it's the board. The takeover, as you touched upon, there, actually asking for so much. PCP don't value it as that high. The transfers that we didn't get, the players that we were meant to target. It's just a sad state of affair when an England striker, Daniel Sturridge, turns you down and goes to Alan Pardew's team.
Yeah, Pardew would be
Pardew. That shows you how far the board have taken this club. Enough is enough, Mike Ashley. Get out of my club, get out of our club, get out of your club.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fucking fed up with him.
No, go for it, mate. If we've been waiting too long, mate. It's been too long.
And you're trying, as obviously we run both channels.
We're
trying to give your own opinion, but then you try and flip it on the other side and say you argue for the other fan as well at the same time. And I'm just deflated. I sound a bit negative, but I am negative.
No, I totally agree. I totally understand where you're coming from. I mean, it's been a frustrating month, full of expectation, hope. It's just been slashed just like that. I mean,
the energy is just zapped out of us. That's all it is, and it's probably just because it's been a long day of the transfers and I've been at work and everything. But that's just over the month. I'm fed up, and there's not we can do as fans. And what it is, sorry, I won't be surprised if there's a planned protest. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about this just yesterday, the day before transfer deadline day, and I mean, if I hadn't signed, Slimani or Dubravka, then there would have been.
Oh, there would have been kick off.
But I reckon that's
softened the blow.
Yeah, it's happened. It's not happened because of the two potential players coming in.
I think it's softened the blow the night though.
Yeah, no, of course, but I just think overall the result wasn't good enough. We've got to move on now. If I bring up the Premier League table for you, it's still very tight down there. Stoke have, they pretty much dropped points. You look at other teams like Southampton. Okay, Bournemouth have won 3-0, but should have won the night. I mean, Crystal Palace is massive on Sunday, isn't it, in Selhurst Park?
Absolutely huge. If we get beat there, and then you're talking, you've got Man United afterwards. It's chaos.
I don't even know where we're going to get the points from. I really don't.
There's a league right on walks past. So it's like, but it is the Premier League, because we can get beat off Palace and go and beat Man United. That's what the Premier League does. I know we're struggling, and I say it's crazy to do that, but you can't get beat on Palace. I mean, I think 1 point on average per game would probably be enough to keep you up, and we're averaging that in a minute. But 3 points will do us the world of good on Sunday. Yeah,
so that's just been your review of the game. Very disappointing. 2 points dropped. Go head over to Newcastle Fans TV.
Make sure you subscribe to Sharky.
Yeah, 100% anyone needs to subscribe to me, but also subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV if you're a Newcastle fan or any fan. Go and check out his channel. He does great content, all Newcastle United related. Keeps you fully up to date with the news and stuff. And yeah, very frustrated for St James's Park, but hopefully we'll get a positive result away at Crystal Palace. Any more breaking news on players, they'll be on my channel and also on Newcastle Fans TV. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
See ya.